right, shake them out, and we're actually going to do a couple of, put your fingers just right on your shoulders, and let's get some of these where you're going to just really open up the chest and squeeze the shoulder blades back at the same time. I'm going to go 5 more of these. All right. Woo, shake them out again. And then before we move on to other stuff, I'm going to go palms up. And let's just open and close. Eyes follow your hands. Get that thoracic spine moving. All right, let's just do 3 more to each side. And 3. And then I'm going to go feet super wide, hands interlaced together. And I'm going to get some nice around the world. And what I really want you to do is reach so you can feel that pull behind your shoulder blades as we do this. So in each direction, you're kind of pulling on your hands, especially as we go up and around. I'm going to go 2 more this way. And other direction. Let's do 2 more. All right, keep those hands interlaced. Reach up for the sky. Pull those shoulder blades. Let's go a little bit side to side. And then reach the shoulder blades apart. Hinge at your hips. Come all the way down. Oh, does that feel good? And then come all the way up. Keep your hands together. Reach for the ceiling. Let's do that one more time. Reach forward. Separate the shoulder blades. Bring it all the way down. And hinge back up. All right, one more side to side. And then let's bring your hands into that W position, kind of like we did those presses yesterday. Squeeze those shoulder blades down, kind of looking up towards the sky. And let's open and close, just a few of those. All right. And then nice wide stance. And I'm going to go just lateral, reaching forward. And actually, if you want to do, fingers interlaced actually feels better. More shoulder blade pull going on there. Find that good adductor stretch. I'm going to go 3 more to each side. And on the last one, you know where I'm going here. Grab your foot, pin your forearm. Let's get a nice T-spine opener stretch there. All right, bring it up, bring those fingers back together, other side. And grab that foot. Oh, those are so good. All right, standing back up. We're going to do some backward lunges, but before we do that, I am going to go right into world's greatest. Bring it up here. Squeeze that back glute. Give me some semicircles with your arm. Come on up. We're going to go 3 of those to each side. So squeezing that back glute. We're making half snow angels here. It's fun because it's 80 degrees outside. All right. And other side. those on each side. Make sure you got that back glute squeezed. So we're getting some hip flexor there.
Hey, Heidi, if you want to do roller, I can go grab it. Just let me know.
Sure. If you want to, I'm going to do one more of these, then yeah, go ahead and grab your roller. I think it'll feel really good today. All right. So with that, I'm going to grab my roller too. Hiding in the corner here. All right. But really quick, before we get into the roller, let me grab the chair. I'm going to do just a couple things quick with the chair before we play with the roller and whatnot. So first one is I'm just going to swing, opening up the cement hips. And of course, don't feel like you need a chair if you don't have one. You can use a wall, you can use a tree, you can use whatever. And then I'm going to go to that standing figure 4 stretch. So, ooh yeah, just kind of sit back as far as you can. The chair is just for balance here. I'm slightly pushing down on my knee with my elbow, and then I'm going to do a little bit of a rotation, like not bouncing. Just that little rotation gives us a tiny different stretch. Oh, wow, does that feel good? Holy bananas. All right, and then I'm going to go opposite leg, back, arm on the chair, and as I'm sinking down, I'm just kind of balancing the arm, but that's giving a little extra pull on the back. Squeeze that back glute. Come on up. Let's just do a few hip hinges on this side. Okay, so I'm going to go 7. And 7. All right, flipping the chair around. Don't ask me why. I could have just gone on the other side of it, but that's all right. Pull. Wait, I forgot the swing. Better to swing before the figure 4, because then the hips won't be cement. All right. Cross that leg over. Woo, yeah. Hello, hip rotators. A little bit of a push down with that elbow. And then if you want to just do a little rotation, get a few extra spots. Woo. Holy cow. All right, opposite leg, backward lunge, arm up. Just supporting it, rotate slightly the other way. Squeezing that back glute. Oh, goodness gracious, does that feel nice. All right, and come on up. Let's get 7 hip hinges. And then let's roll a little bit. And 7. All right. Move the chair out of the way without making too much noise. Okay, so let's start with it going horizontally behind your shoulder blades. One of my favorite thoracic spine openers here. We've tried this one before. Oh gosh. Yeah, just laying there. That's amazing. Anyway, trying to get the roller right underneath your shoulder blades or wherever feels tight. Hold your head and let your head completely relax into your hands. Try to have no tension in your neck. As we've done before, this is not a crunch, but what I want you to do, curl up a little bit just at the shoulders and then relax back. Okay, we're going to do 10 of those, and I think by the time we're done with 10, it's going to open up a lot. So a little curl up, relax all the way back. And the trick here is not to strain your neck, even on the way up. We're just trying to get some motion behind those shoulder blades. Try to let the elbows fall out to the side, letting gravity take them down. All right, I got 2 more. All right, and on this last one, see, and really let your head go back into your hands. I want you to lift your butt with your neck totally relaxed. You're just gonna slightly bend and straighten your knees. We're going up and down about 1 inch over the top part of your spine. See if you can find any nuggets in there. Don't mash them. Just scooch over them. If you find something you want to hang out on for a second, I would actually say don't put too much pressure, but just slightly more quickly, bending and straightening your legs so you can get that spot. Oh, all right. Set your butt down. Let your head go completely. Try to reach your arms back. So I am trying to get the floor with my arms, and you know it's not going to work because they're too tight. Oh, just reach it back. Let the head go back. All right, interlace those fingers. Bring it up here. That is one of my favorites to start off with. And then, really quick, I know you have a long roller. Mine is short, but I want you to lay down on it. So part of it's going to be underneath your head. The other part is going to be on your butt. Okay, so it is going to completely support your spine. Hopefully you can see me against my dark mat here. But then once you're lying on the roller fully supported, we're going to do scissors. So one arm goes up, the other one goes down. Shoulder blades are hugging the roller, which frankly feels good on the floor too, but it's a bonus on the roller. I so need to get a long one, but that's okay. Let's do 3 more of these. I'm going to shove that up just a little bit. All right, then, letting gravity take your arms. We're doing snow angels. Okay, so nice big half circles to your hips, all the way over your head. Let the shoulder blades massage around the roller. Let gravity take your arms as close to the ground as you want. All right, let's do 3 more of those. And 3. And I want you to interlace those fingers once again, pulling towards whatever's behind you. And then reach up, separating the shoulder blades and reach it back. We're just going to do that 3 times. Reach up, back over your head. And here. And then take your arms. We're going into a 90-degree angle with your arms. I want you to let them fall up and then fall down. We're hinging at the shoulders. They fall forward. They come up. Trying not to strain. Let's go 3 more of those. And 3. Ooh, that feels better already. All right, let's come on your side. I know we do this one other ways, but actually it is the best with the roller. So I want you to put one top knee on the roller. You're going to push down into it and push it slightly forward. Then your arm is opening and closing. Again, pushing forward on the roller. We are only moving at the thoracic spine around the shoulder blades. I'm going to try 10 of these on each side. Hopefully we'll get to the floor on the other side. I don't know. Things are snug up there. Getting closer. All right, last one, and then Hang out here. Okay, we're gonna do semicircles with your arm open. Getting a little more chest. Let's get 2 more of those. And let's flip it over. Gosh, I love the roller. I think we should use it for so many more things. Okay, so same deal, pushing down, pushing slightly forward. Open and close, just at your thoracic spine. Going for 10. You can let your eyes follow your hands, just make sure your hips don't move. All right, I think that's 10. And then hang out. Let's get 5 semicircles. And 5. Okay. Am I a little too bouncy for stretch class? I feel very bouncy, but that's a good thing. Okay, so let's come on your knees. Do a couple things more for the back, and we're gonna roll the legs a little bit. So first one is I'm gonna take both hands, knees a little bit wider apart. I'm gonna roll forward, give it a little pull, and roll back. We're gonna do 5 like that, and then we're gonna do each arm individually. So sink back, get that nice pull behind both shoulder blades. All right, here's 5. And then I'm going to take it to one side. So on the diagonal, legs stay in the same position. We're going to roll out, just get more of a pull. I'm going to go 5 of those on each side, reach and roll. Get to about your elbow and pull it back. And 5. All right, taking it the other direction. Trying not to move my butt, it's hard. Oh, it's so much of a better stretch when you don't. Ooh, and here comes the last one. My goodness, that is an amazing stretch. Okay, let's tackle our core quads, because wowie, I feel like we've worked them this week. So I'm going to start on my left quad, and what I want us to do is to make sure we're getting each portion. So I'm going to go up and down on the middle, trying to just relax my right leg out to the side to support it. If you decide you want more pressure, you can take that other leg and bring it behind you, but don't feel like you need to do that. So I'm just going to pull myself forward and back on my elbows. Okay, and if the middle's not too bad, the middle's not bad. Let's kind of angle it slightly to the side of that quad. Thinking there's going to be more goodies out there. We're just going to go up and down over each portion of the quad a few times before we take it to the side on the IT band. And if you do find a spot that feels a little less than happy, give it a little extra attention so you can just kind of do a little quick roll back and forth. Trying not to mash it. We actually don't need as much pressure as most people tend to think. But then let's bring it to the inside part of the quad. So I'm going to slightly roll my leg out. That tends to be a lot more tender than I usually expect, especially towards the insertion down by the kneecap. Definitely trying not to roll over the kneecap. Oh. If you really open up your leg and get right on the inner thigh, I think you're going to find there's some nuggets in there too. Oh gosh, yep, there's little bit better release. Holy bananas. All right, well, I could roll right there all day, but I won't. Okay, I'm laughing at myself. Let's go to the other leg. So once again, try going down all aspects of your quad. Let's get the middle first. Funny enough, the middle is never that bad. Pausing a little bit at the top of the insertion. And then let's kind of rotate slightly towards the side. So we're getting the lateral aspect of the quad. There's always some goodies in there. Oh my gosh. All right, all the way up and down, especially as we get towards the knee. That's usually where the jump's going to be hanging out. All right. And then I'm going to rotate to go to the inside portion of the quad, all the way down to just before the kneecap. The sound effects are somewhat involuntary. All right, all the way up and down on the inner portion. You want to rotate out a little more, get a little more of the adductors in there. Probably going to be some fun going on in there as well. All right, let's get a couple more passes there. And we're going to have to try to do our IT bands, which are usually everyone's least favorite, although my quads are giving me a run for the money here. All right, I'm going to flip over onto the other leg. And now, on the side. Okay, so this is that evil tendon that goes all the way down the side of your leg. If having both your feet stacked up is too much, take the top one, put it on the floor in front of you, just using your elbows to go up and down. And play around with the angle a little bit. One angle might not feel like there's that much happening, but if you rotate slightly, you might find a little more action there. But let's actually go a little bit faster, just because sometimes the real slow motion can actually cause bruising if we go a little bit too deep. All right. And let's take it to the other leg. For real, I could probably spend a couple hours just doing this. But, oh gosh. And one side is always less fun than the other. So let's give it a few quick passes all the way up and down. I'm keeping my top leg on the floor on this side, for sure. Wowie. All right, once again, play around with the angle a little bit. Try a little bit posterior, a little bit anterior. Woo. That's making me sweat, kids. Okay, now let's sit on your roller. So a couple ways we can do this. You can cross your leg over like that figure 4. And actually what that does is it kind of opens up the hip socket so we can get a little bit more into those hip rotators, which tend to be very snug. So always encourage you to play with the position a little bit. Wowie, there are nuggets going on. All right. And let's try the other side. Let's definitely try the back portion, try getting a little bit on the side. think this is actually the world's greatest. I'm just gonna scooch over here. One leg up, my little buddy is outside today, or somewhere. All right, hold. Actually better after rolling though. All right, let's get those fingers interlaced, reaching the shoulder blades towards the ceiling. I'm just gonna fold in and out, bringing the butt towards the heel, pulling towards the ceiling. Of course, squeeze that back loop. Let's get one more there. And then little side bend. Set that arm down. Let's pin it right here. I think we got just enough time to do side two. All right. Let's get those fingers together, reaching up. Oh yeah, keep reaching those shoulders. We're just going to do 2 more of these. And hang out right here. Backward squeeze, little side bend. And drop it down. Woo. For real, I could do that foam roller all day. Thank you, Kim. I needed that.